What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Wyatt. I am the owner of CSRA TCG. I sell trading cards on TCG Player and eBay. If you would like to check our stores out, TCG Player Pro store and eBay store links will be down in the description. On our TCG Player side, we sell a lot of bulk trading cards, holos, reverse holos, EXs, that sort of stuff. If you purchase through our pro seller site, we price 5% below market on anything that is above 25 cents. 25 cents is our price floor. We do not list anything below that. If a card is marketed below 25 cents, it is automatically listed as 25 cents on our store. If you want to check out eBay, eBay has other things on it. It has our damaged and light played stuff. We try to do only near mint on TCG Player, and we have more singles, hits, I'm not going to say higher end, more low, medium end stuff that we can use the eBay standard tracking for, standard envelope tracking. So if you want to check that stuff out, links will be down in the description. Before we do any kind of store update, I want to apologize for my last video, which was our first video, a little introduction. I'm new to this, trying to get used to the video editing, content creation thing, and I did not realize how horrible quality the audio was for that video. I apologize for that. I thought about taking the video down, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave the video up and leave it as a reminder of do better than this video. So, got a little Bluetooth microphone here for the phone, and hopefully the audio quality going forward is going to be better. Live and learn. So, update on the store. Listing wise, we've not been listing on eBay like we should because we have just buried our head into the bulk side of things, trying to get everything sorted, stored away, listed, or in staging for listing. I believe there's 2,000 to 3,000 cards currently in Card Uploader that just need to be gone through and verified to make sure they matched correctly. I'm to the point now that my storage for listed inventory is kind of at its capacity with the way I have it set up. The only way I can keep going is if I start stacking boxes, the 5 and the 4 rows on top of each other. And I really don't want to have to stack and unstack boxes to pull inventory. So currently looking at how I can expand my storage with the way I currently have it set up. We'll see what we figure out on that end. But gotten all the way through to the new set of Pitch Black. Finished yesterday. Set sorting everything except for 2 5 rows of cards that I have. I believe it's going to be somewhere in the ballpark of 25,000, maybe 30,000 cards. We'll figure that out. So now I've got it to a point to where I can pull a set and then just start alpha sorting that set. Once I get it alpha sorted, I can go ahead and run it through the scanner into Card Uploader, so that way it is staged and ready to go. And then I can either go ahead and just hit Card Uploader and go ahead and verify those and then push them out, or I can just go to the next set, alpha sort, scan, put it in stage, and then we just rinse and repeat until we have it all either listed or staged and ready for verification to list. So that's where we're at right now. Currently, got a few orders over here that I'm running to the post office. Also have a shipment that I've got to pick up from the post office of the Marvel Superheroes beginner boxes. Just one case today. I found a store that had multiple listed at a very good price. So I bought 4 more cases from this particular store, but apparently they have multiple locations and they all 4 cases didn't ship out at once. They ship out separately. So they're all kind of coming in at different days. So we're going to go pick this case up. In the next couple of days, hopefully we'll get to a point to where take a pause on all the bulk inventory that we have now and open up a couple of these beginner box cases, and we'll go through that and add that to our magic inventory. They have not been selling every day, but they've been selling decently enough. So once we get everything listed back up, get our inventory numbers up, I think we'll get back to the point where we're doing orders every day. I would love to get back to the point we were at in May, where we were doing 10 orders a day average. I would like to get back to that point. So just got to keep our head down and grind that stuff out so that way we can get to it. So I'm pulling up at the post office now. I'm going to run in here and go drop these shipments off, pick up this other package, and then we're going to get that back to the office and get in there, and we will kind of go through the process of what we do to organize and sort our cards and get them listed up, or at least to the point of being staged, and we'll show you guys that process. So I'll catch you guys back when I get back into the office. All right, guys, so back in the office. Got back from the post office, got our package dropped off to ship out, got the package that we had come in. So we're going to go through everything now. So obviously here we've got our sorting tray set up. I've got some dividers that I had made here. It's got the set code on the top. I know that looks kind of backwards. That's just because of the way the camera is. But so those go here. So whenever I am set sorting, and then obviously alpha sort. So take a look at our storage here. I'm gonna flip this around. All right, so we've got all yellow border up to right there. All of these are set and alpha sorted. Just need to go through and finish making sure that they all matched correctly in card uploader, and then we can get them out of our staged inventory and on up to TCG Player. Finished this up yesterday. All of these are set sorted, but they are not all alpha sorted, so we've got to go through and do all of that. Got our magic inventory, which is already up. Got Last Airbender, Secrets of Strixholm, Marvel Superheroes, so all of that, and then our eBay inventory right there, which is all chaos sorted. So we're going to grab some of these. We're going to go and sort, set sort, and then we're going to alpha sort and show you guys the process. All right, guys, we're set up here with the overhead. Got a pretty good view of our sorting tray here. Got a stack of cards sitting over here, so we're just going to start going through. We are just set sorting these right now. We are not alphabetizing them. That will come later. I find it easier to just go through and do a set sort and then alphabetize instead of trying to alphabetize as I go along. So all those right there, perfect order. Got ascended. The guy that I got these from did a pretty good job of keeping a decent amount of the sets kind of together or in the order that he put them in the box. So that helps out a decent bit. Ascended into Destined, believe, oh, hang on. Yep, destined. I believe most of this box is all non-hollows. So, Ascended. I didn't get it on camera, but this stack right here, all these unsleeved EXs and everything, were inside of a bulk box that I bought of hollows and reverse hollows. And typically, people separate the EXs, and I specifically have a separate price for bulk EXs, but I do not recall the guy even telling me that he had any of them. And just like I said, going through the box, just happened to find all those EXs. So you never know what kind of little candy you might find whenever you're going through a bulk collection box like this. Ton of Ascended right now. So we're just going to keep on rolling through this, and once we get this done, once we get this stack done that I have sitting off over here, I will then go through and we will start alpha sorting some of these. Probably going to start with the Scarlet Violet base just because that's the next one up in the box. And we'll go through alpha sort those, and then we will run those through the scanner and put them in the card uploader, and I will show you guys that process. All right, so we got that little stack done. I'm going to go ahead, get all of these moved, get them cleared off, and get ready to go through and do some alpha sort. As soon as I get all this cleared off and set up, then we'll be back for the next little bit. All right, now that we got all that done, we've got Scarlet and Violet base, small amount, not a ton, so this shouldn't be too bad, but go through and start sorting these. Obviously, the one I missed right there, prize packs. We'll set that off to the side because we're not going to put that in. Obviously, this is going to be just a soft alpha sort. Let's see one right here that we missed as well. Cosmo, we'll pull that out. We're not going to put that in there as well. Soft alpha sort, and we will go through and do a second alpha sort once we get all of these where they need to be. Trying to make sure I look at each one of these to make sure there's no prize packs or anything slipping through. Alright, so got all these alpha sorted, so we're going to collect them all up, and then we're going to go over to the scanner, run them through the scanner, take a look at that process, and we're going to keep on trucking. Alright everybody, we got the alpha sort done now. We have our stack of Scarlet Violet cards here. Got our scanner turned on, got our software ready, got our folder where all the cards are going to go. So we're going to go ahead and get this moving. Get a handful of cards here. As you can see, it's a decent sized stack. Going to place those down right in there. 3D printed this. This is going to catch the cards, so that way I don't have to worry about catching them. This little block 3D printed as well keeps them from getting stuck or getting pushed off one side or the other, and then riser to give us a little bit of room for this to be able to sit under it and catch them in. So we are going to click scan, and when this starts, it is going to go rather quick. And we're off to the races. As you can see there, it is just running through them like nobody's business. Alright, got our first stack done there. Normally I would continue feeding these in as I'm going. Kind of hard to do that and hold this camera at the same time. So, I'm going to feed the last bit of that stack right there in. And straighten those up a little bit, pull that out a little bit. And we're going to click continue scanning. And apparently we got a few too many in there. It's not wanting to pick them up, so fix that. There we go. Alright, retry that. There we go. Alright, so while that's going, take the rest of these, set them up top, just right there. And they're just going to keep on spitting through them. I've done this with about 30,000-ish cards now. This thing runs through them pretty quick, nice and safe. I haven't had any get scratched up or anything like that except for the first batch, because I had to learn about this thing. There's little stuff that you have to do to it. You have to take a piece out of it, and they're all kind of a little bit different, but it's definitely worth it. So, got them. I'm going to click finish. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started over here on card. So, I already signed in on my dashboard. I'm going to go right here to ungraded listings. My config, I'm using my default config. Database is going to be English Pokemon, and our platform is TCG Player. Our conditions are near mint. My floor price for TCG Player is 25 cents, so we're going to leave that alone. Our SKU, even though these are set and alpha sorted, I still like to go through and just add a general SKU, so that way I know where these cards are at without having to go and actually look at the physical card list whenever I pull a pull list out of here. So, since we know that these are Scarlet and Violet, we're going to go here, tell it to prioritize matching only from Scarlet and Violet. I'm going to go upload. Since we're doing this for TCG Player and not eBay, on eBay I do 2 images, front and back of the card. For TCG Player I only need the front, so we're going to select front. I'm going to go over here to our card scan folder. I'm going to select all, take out those 2 folders. We have 110 items that we're going to be putting in. Drag them over here. It's going to process, then click process, and to go through and upload. Alright, now that it's uploaded, it just posted up here that job was created. It's going to sit here and refine the matches. You can navigate away from this page and it'll still continue doing this, or you can just sit right here if this is your only batch and just watch it. So, drag these over to this folder, just in case I need them for later. And we're going to go ahead and maximize this. All right, so got my process completed here, showing right here that we have 110 cards uploaded. I'm going to click our compare here. So what I do is I watch this up here and then the sets down here. There's a little bit more that we'll check here in a minute, but we're going to breeze through these. So as long as it's up over 100%, then I'm fairly confident that it has matched correctly. Sometimes it will be a little lower than that. That's when I stop and I check it a little closer. So you can tell obviously that this is a foil card. We're just use our arrow keys and start scrolling through these. Another foil card. This right here, see it's under 200%. That's because it's seeing this foil pattern here and it's confused it a little bit, but it does have it matched correctly. Another one with a foil detecting and is putting it at a lower percentage, but it has it matched correct. And as long as we keep seeing a high percentage, we're just going to keep breezing on through this. So another thing I'm kind of watching here, other than the percentage, is this right here. If it changes this up, like, we will place this one, you can see. So, see, if it was detecting it as this, then it's going to change the set right here. It's now showing it as a prize pack series card. Since we know that it is not a prize pack series card, we need to go back and select the right one. Miriam. And here it is right here, Scarlet Violet, replace card. All right, now it's back to the right. So we're just going to keep on breezing through this. All right, so everything matched as Scarlet Violet, so we're good there. So now what we need to do, we need to go down through here and make sure all the hollows. So all through right here, these all matched as hollows. That needs to reverse. It is much easier with these older reverse cards because it has these patterns. With the newer cards, it just kind of makes the card, so it makes this part look darker, whereas this one has an actual pattern and it stands out very well. With newer cards, you have to be a little careful. All right, so we have all the reverses clicked through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, Control F. This is an extra step that I like to do. So I'm going to search for certain keywords. So prize for prize packs, world for world champion cards, exclusive, because sometimes there's deck blister exclusives, deck blister, no prize pack, no promo. After that, we're going to go up here, manage duplicates, combine everything, combine. All right, so after we have everything combined, we got our floor prices set, everything that has duplicates are all combined together so it won't throw errors in TCG Player. If you don't do your manage duplicates and combine all your duplicates, TCG Player will throw an error and will not accept it, and it will mess your import up. So make sure that if you're doing this for TCG Player, you have to combine all your duplicates. So our summary down here, 110 cards, market on TCG Player is $18.29. With our floor price, we were at $27.66. So move this here. And we're going to put these up in the TCG Player. Since I am a level 4 pro seller, I have access to the import and export a mass price. So we're going to go right here, export as a TCG Player CSV. It's going to export there. Then we're going to go here to import, browse, pull in
what we just exported. All headers are valid, 96 records processed, no duplicates exist, so everything went through correctly. Continue. 96 products were successfully imported. You are staged inventory. So we're going to max that out. To view, since this is Pokemon, to view that, we got to come up here and switch it over to Pokemon. Search. And there is our staged inventory for everything that we're just getting ready to upscribe. As you can see, everything is listed as Scarlet. So, I'm good with this. We're going to go ahead and move it to live. My search results. Continue. There we go. 192 updates. Got everything there. It's updating both Marketplace and my Pro seller site storefront. And that's it. It is pushed to live, and here a little bit, this total inventory amount will update. It'll add 110 to that, so it'll be up over 4,000 cards. So that's pretty much it for our process of how we go through cards and everything. The only extra step that will happen from here is I'll take these cards, I'll sleeve all the hollows and reverse hollows, and then I'll go put them back in the box where I got them from, and then we'll go to the next set. Alright, so we're going to go through and sleeve all these up real quick, so that way we can go put them back into storage. So just sit here and sleeve through. I'm going to do all these real quick. We'll speed through this, and then I will catch you guys at the other end. Alright, so we got everything sleeved up here. Got them back in their little brick here. So we're going to go, and we're going to put them in storage, and we're going to be done with Scarlet and Violet base set for the time being. And there we go, right into their little slot. SBI. Alright, so that's it. That is our process. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Would really help me out. If you have any questions, post them down in the comments, and I will get back to them as quickly as I can. Gonna try to upload more consistently. I know I said that last time, but hopefully this is a first step in that. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.